Welcome to the Spiritual Hour. Mad Mix here. Well, it's post Labor Day weekend in the US, September 9th or something today. And it's still, well, it's officially fall, but the weather outside is gorgeous. It's sunny and nice and bright. So how about making a summery drink, right? Which would mean there's some tequila involved. So I'm gonna make this drink, which has become popular in Boston. It's from a bar named Drink, of all the names. And Ezra Star is I think she's the general manager there, but it's her recipe. So let's make this, and I'll tell you the story. There's not much of a history here because it's a modern cocktail, maybe the last 5-7 years or so. So it's a tequila-based cocktail. And I'm using this amazing tequila that was gifted to me by Sachin and Swati. They were in Mexico a couple of months ago. Thanks, guys. I've had this on its own, just sipping. It's gorgeous. It looks like a silver or a Blanco Tequila, but it's not. So I think the new process is called Cristalino or something like that. I don't know if I'm butchering the name. Yeah. So what they do is they age the tequila like it's an añejo or an extra añejo, which is aged and gets a color, like a darker color, like a bourbon or a rum. But then they strip the color through some processing. So it leaves the aging there, but it strips the color and makes it look like a Blanco, and it's absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. So I'm gonna use this tequila. You could use different kinds. Blanco is called in the recipe, but I don't know where my jigger is. Here we go. I'm using this one. So it's labeled as reposado, which means resting or aged slightly. So it's essentially a blend. What are we doing? 1 ounce of this, right? So your favorite tequila, take 1 ounce, and I'm not able to pour it. Why is that? Okay, here we go. 1 ounce of tequila. And then there is an amazing ingredient found, and this is the beauty of this drink. It's called Ancho Reyes, and this is the Verde, which is a little brighter. So it comes from Puebla, another Mexican place. It's a good 40% alcohol. It's a liqueur, so it has a sweet undertone, but it's essentially roasted poblano pepper, I guess that's what it's called. And they're picked when they're green, so I think that's why the Verde. They have their other version, which is non-Verde, whatever it's called, original. And that's like after the chilies are ripe and all that stuff. I have not tried that. I'm using this one because it's summery. I want something brighter, but it adds a nice spicy touch to this drink. And I think this one also is going to be an equal part. So 1 ounce of the Ancho Reyes Verde. And I think Ezra's story at the bar is that people would come in and ask for a spicy kind of tequila. And so she cooked up this thing. And then there is a 1/2 ounce of, she calls for Demerara syrup, but I had simple syrup handy, so I'm using that. Again, Demerara would make it richer. It's bright outside. I don't want anything richer at this point. So I'm just using a simple syrup, 1-to-1 ratio, water to just regular cane sugar. So 1/2 ounce of, 1/2 ounce of the simple syrup, and then 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lime. I'm cheating here. I already poured this or squeezed this into a shot glass. So that's 1/2 ounce. So that's it. There's 4 ingredients, very simple. 1, 1, 1/2. And then a lot of ice. And we shake it because it's got citrus. So let's shake it. Maybe 10-15 seconds. Nicely chilled and diluted. Then we get a chilled cocktail coupe. We're using this one today. I got this from an antique store in Franklin, Tennessee. Just a nice find. Because of the lemon or lime, I'm gonna double strain it into this nice cocktail coupe. And there we go. I don't think I mentioned the name of the cocktail yet, did I? So Ezra called this Ancho problem. And after a sip, I can tell you why. So Ancho is obviously because of this guy, Ancho Reyes. And the problem, I am guessing, is because I've had this before and it's a problem because you could put a few down. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, very smoky. Just amazing. Just the nose of this roasted pepper is coming through. It's a problem. This can be a problem. It's got slight sweetness from the simple syrup and obviously from the Ancho Reyes liqueur, but beautiful smoke, spicy touch as it goes through. Right on the first sip, it doesn't come through, but as it goes through, that spiciness comes through. Cheers.
Cheers again.